Hello, and welcome to the My BFF Business Leaders Podcast, your new secret weapon for business success. Sponsored by My BFF Social Media, Marketing, and Advertising. Make sure to hit subscribe. Now let's get started.
All right, everybody bustle up. We're going deep today, deep diving into the world of PR in 2025.
The future is now.
It really is. Things are moving so fast.
Faster than ever.
Yeah, and you know what? Before we get into it, we got to give a shout out to our sponsor, My BFF Social. They've been around since 2017.
Yeah, they've been helping businesses figure out this crazy world of digital marketing and advertising.
Yeah,
they really can help you thrive.
Not just survive, thrive.
That's right.
So speaking of thriving, let's dive into this article we found from PRSA. It's all about communications trends defining 2025. And to help us break this down, we have our PR expert here.
Always happy to talk about the future of PR. It's going to be interesting to see where things go.
Yeah, for sure. One of the things that stood out to me in this article is how PR is becoming even more mashed up with marketing and advertising.
Right.
Like, are those lines even going to exist anymore?
It's a good question. What we're seeing is this need to have like a seamless blend of earned, owned, and paid media.
Right.
You know, it's not just PR anymore. It's a team effort.
It's a team sport.
Yeah, you've got to have everybody working together.
So is it like everybody's playing the same song but with different instruments?
Yeah, that's a great analogy. And what's interesting, too, is that we're seeing PR pros become much more data-driven.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're having to work a lot closer with the marketing team and the analytics team.
Oh, wow.
Which is a big change from the traditional PR role.
I see, I see. So what do you think is causing that big shift?
Well, the way people consume information is changing.
Of course.
Right? We're just bombarded with messages all the time. So brands have to get smarter about how they connect with their audience.
Yep.
They have to be where their audience is already hanging out, you know,
right.
Speaking their language and offering real value.
Yeah, it's about adding value.
Exactly.
So no more just like blasting out a press release and praying.
Yeah, those days are over.
Okay.
If you want to cut through the noise, you have to personalize the experience.
Right.
Target your messaging and focus on building relationships with people.
Makes sense.
It's about creating content that people actually care about.
Right.
Not just yelling at them.
So you're saying it's more work than just hitting send on an email blast?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely more strategic.
Okay.
But the payoff can be huge.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you can create a truly personalized experience for someone,
yeah.
you're way more likely to earn their trust and their loyalty.
And isn't loyalty the name of the game?
It is. That's what keeps people coming back for more.
It's the holy grail.
That's right. And you know, this article also talked about brand activism and purpose-driven marketing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's not just about the product anymore. People actually want to know what your brand stands for.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's important to them.
So they're shopping with their values.
Exactly. They want to support businesses that align with what they believe in.
I can see that. I can see that. But doesn't that get a little bit political? Because I know we try to stay away from that stuff.
Yeah, we do. And this article isn't saying that brands need to take a certain political stance.
Okay.
But it is saying that consumers are getting more discerning.
I see.
And they want to see brands taking a stand on the issues that they care about.
Okay.
Whether that's, you know, sustainability, social justice, or whatever it might be.
So it's more about just being upfront about your values?
Right. It's about being authentic and transparent about what you believe in.
Okay.
And being willing to back that up with your actions.
Got it. So we've got this integrated marketing thing. We've got purpose-driven brands. What else is going on in the PR world in 2025? Anything else shaking things up?
Well, the article spends a lot of time talking about real-time responsiveness.
Okay.
You know, things move fast these days.
Right.
News cycles are short. Social media is instant. Consumers expect you to be on top of it.
Always on. 20.
Exactly. So if there's a crisis, you can't just wait and see what happens.
Got to jump in.
You have to be ready to jump in and take control.
Okay.
And it's not just crisis management. It's about being agile and responsive to trends and customer feedback and all the crazy things that happen online.
Craziness.
It never stops.
So I'm hearing that PR folks are going to need a lot of coffee.
Yeah, probably.
And maybe an extra set of eyes.
Maybe two.
To keep up with everything.
But it's not just about working harder. It's about working smarter.
Okay, I like the sound of that. So how do we work smarter?
Well, the article talks about AI and automation.
Oh, yeah, that's a high topic.
It is, and for good reason. Think about it. AI can help you analyze data, track trends, personalize messaging, and even generate content.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Is AI going to take our jobs?
That's what everyone's worried about.
I know.
But the truth is that AI is more likely to enhance our jobs than replace them. It can take care of those repetitive tasks
right.
and free us up to focus on strategy and creativity.
Okay, so AI is like our new intern.
You could say that.
Fetch me a coffee, AI.
Exactly.
Write this press release, AI.
It's all about using technology to our advantage.
Okay, so AI is our friend.
At least our frenemy.
Our frenemy, I like it. So anything else about the future of PR we need to know from this article?
One last thing, it talks a lot about measurement and data-driven decision-making.
Okay,
The days of just counting press clippings are over.
got it.
PR pros need to be able to track their impact
Okay.
and show their value to the business.
So it's all about ROI now.
It is, and that means using the right tools and metrics to measure what really matters.
Like what?
Like brand awareness engagement and ultimately sales.
Yeah?
It's all connected.
Wow, PR is getting really technical.
It is, but that's a good thing. It means we're becoming more sophisticated in our approach,
Right.
more data-driven in our decision-making,
Okay.
and more accountable for our results.
So we've got to be able to back it up
We do.
with the numbers.
Yes.
This is all really fascinating stuff.
It is.
But I have to say, it's a lot to process.
I know, it's a lot to take, and we'll have to break it down even further.
We will. But before we do that, I think it's time to give another shout out to our sponsor, MyBFF Social.
Yes, they can definitely help you make sense of all this.
All this digital chaos.
Absolutely, they're experts in social media marketing and advertising.
They're the best.
So if you're feeling overwhelmed, reach out to them. They can help.
Yeah, MyBFF Social can really help you get a handle on this crazy digital world.
And stay tuned, because in the next part of the show, we're going to dive into some case studies.
Yes, case studies. I love case studies.
Of brands that are killing it in the PR world. You won't want to miss it.
Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to the deep dive. You ready for some case studies?
Oh yeah, hit me with them. I want to see how this stuff actually works in the real world, you know?
Okay, so let's imagine a company called Green Thumb.
Green Thumb. I like it.
They make eco-friendly gardening products.
Okay.
Like for all those millennials who are obsessed with houseplants.
The sense.
And they're doing some really cool stuff with AI and personalization.
Okay. I'm intrigued. I'm a millennial. I love houseplants. Tell me more.
Oh, imagine you're scrolling through Instagram and you see an ad for Green Thumb's new self-watering planters.
Okay.
But the ad is showing a picture of your actual houseplants.
Wait a minute.
The ones you've posted about before.
Hold on. How is that even possible? That's a little creepy.
It is a little creepy, but it's also super effective.
I guess so. But how do they know what plants I have?
That's the power of AI and data analysis.
Right.
Their marketing team has set up algorithms to track what people are talking about online.
So they're watching me.
In a way, yeah. They know you're a succulent enthusiast.
Okay.
And they're using that data to serve you hyper-personalized ads.
So it's like Big Brother, but for plants.
Pretty much. But hey, if I'm going to see ads anyway, they might as well be for stuff I'm actually interested in.
I guess you got a point there. So they're using AI for targeted advertising. What else are they doing?
Well, they also have this app that uses AI to diagnose plant problems.
No way.
Yeah, you just snap a picture of your droopy fern,
Okay.
and the app tells you exactly what's wrong and how to fix it.
That's pretty cool. So they're like plant doctors now.
Basically, they're becoming a trusted resource for their customers.
That's smart.
It is. They're building a community around their brand by offering real value.
It's all about that value add.
Exactly. And it all goes back to that PRSA article. Remember how it talked about building relationships and creating personalized experiences?
Yeah, it's all starting to make sense now. So Green Thumb is using AI to get personal with their customers. What other brands are out there innovating in the PR space?
Well, let's talk about Livewire.
Livewire?
They're an online education platform,
Interesting.
and they're all about real-time responsiveness.
Okay.
They use social listening to stay ahead of the curve.
So what does that mean? Are they like spying on people's tweets?
Not exactly. They use tools to monitor conversations about online learning industry trends.
Okay.
You know, even their competitors.
So they know what people are talking about.
Yeah, and that allows them to be really agile.
Agile, how so?
Well, let's say there's suddenly a huge interest in coding for beginners.
Okay.
Livewire can quickly create a new course and get it out there before anyone else.
Wow, so they're like the speed demons of online education.
Pretty much. But they also use social listening to engage with their customers in real time.
Okay.
So if someone tweets about having trouble with a lesson,
Uh-huh.
Livewire's customer support team can jump in and offer help.
Oh, that's nice. So they're not just watching, they're actually participating.
Exactly, and that real-time engagement helps them build trust with their audience.
Right, because it shows they're listening.
Exactly. They're listening, they care, and they're there to help.
This is making me think I need to step up my social media game.
Yeah, we could all use a little Livewire inspiration.
Right. It's not enough to just post stuff. You've got to be engaged.
You do. It's what the PRSA article called Always On Communication.
Always on. Sounds intense.
It is. It's the new reality of PR.
But thankfully, there are tools to help us.
That's right. And speaking of tools, let's give another shout out to our sponsor, MyBFF Social.
Yes, MyBFF Social can help you manage all that social media craziness.
They really can. They've got everything from strategy development to content creation to community management.
It's a one-stop shop for all your social media needs.
It is. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, give them a call.
Okay, so we've talked about AI personalization and real-time responsiveness. What else is happening in the PR world?
Well, you can't talk about the future of PR without talking about video.
Yes, video. It's everywhere these days.
It is, and it's only going to get bigger.
Okay.
So for our next case study, let's imagine a brand called Adventure Co.
Adventure Co. I like the sound of that.
They sell outdoor gear and experiences,
Okay.
and they use video to create a sense of adventure and community.
Oh, I'm getting phono already.
I know, right? They create these amazing videos.
Like what?
Stunning visuals.
Give me an example.
Okay, imagine epic drone shots of mountains.
Okay.
Kayakers, riding rapids.
I'm there.
You know, really inspiring stuff.
Okay, so beautiful scenery. But what about the actual content?
Well, they're not just showing pretty pictures. They're also telling stories that connect with their audience.
Stories. Like with a beginning, middle, and end.
Exactly. Stories about people overcoming challenges, achieving their goals, and experiencing the transformative power of nature.
So it's like watching a mini documentary.
Sort of, but they feature real customers, employees, even professional athletes.
Wow, so they're making me feel like I could be an adventurer, too.
Exactly. It's aspirational, but also relatable.
Okay, I'm sold on the power of video, but not every brand has the budget for a fancy film crew.
You're right, but video doesn't have to be expensive.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that even a simple videos shot on your phone can be effective.
Really?
Yeah, it's more about the content and the storytelling than the production value.
Authenticity over perfection.
Exactly. People can spot a fake a mile away.
So keep it real.
Keep it real. Okay, so we talked about AI, real-time responsiveness, and video. What else should we be thinking about?
Give me one more trend.
All right, this one's from the PRSA article again.
Okay.
It's about the rise of micro-communities and niche influencers.
Wait, I thought influencers were already a thing.
They are, but the landscape is changing. We're seeing a shift away from those mega influencers with millions of followers
Okay.
and towards smaller, more specialized influencers who have a deeper connection with their audience.
Interesting. So instead of trying to reach everyone,
Right.
brands are focusing on these niche communities.
Exactly. It's about quality over quantity.
Makes sense.
Think about it. A bookworm is way more likely to trust a book blogger they follow
Okay.
than some random celebrity with a sponsored post.
Right. It's about trust and authenticity.
Exactly. And this trend toward micro communities and niche influencers ties back to everything we've been talking about.
Like what?
Personalization, authenticity, building relationships, offering value.
So it's not about shouting your message from the rooftops anymore.
It's not. It's about finding those pockets of passionate people and connecting with them on a deeper level.
I love it. This is all so inspiring.
It is. The future of PR is exciting.
It really is. But I think my brain is full for now.
I hear you. It's a lot to process.
It is. But before we take a break, I think we should give our sponsor one more shout out.
Yes, let's hear it from My BFF Social.
They've been helping businesses master social media since 2017.
They have, and they can help you too.
So if you're ready to ditch the overwhelm and create a social media strategy that actually works, give them a call.
They can help you define your target audience, craft engaging content, and build a thriving online community.
Plus, they stay on top of all the latest trends.
They do, like those niche influencers we were just talking about.
Exactly. So head over to mybfsocial.com and let them handle the digital heavy lifting.
While you focus on what you do best.
Running your business.
That's right. And be sure to tune in for the next part of our deep dive, where we'll wrap up our exploration of PR in 2025.
We'll see you then. All right, deep divers, welcome back. It's time to wrap up our exploration of PR in 2025.
That's right. We've covered a lot of ground.
We have, from AI to video to micro-influencers.
It's a whole new world out there.
It really is. But before we let you go, we want to leave you with some key takeaways.
Yeah, some things to think about as you navigate the PR landscape in 2025.
So what's the big takeaway here? What have we learned?
I think it comes down to three things: authenticity, agility, and integration.
Okay, I like it. Authenticity, agility, and integration. Those are good buzzwords.
They're more than just buzzwords. They're essential principles for PR success.
Okay, so let's break it down. What does authenticity actually mean in the world of PR?
It means being genuine and transparent.
Okay.
It means showing your values and connecting with your audience on a human level.
So no more hiding behind corporate jargon.
No more jargon. Be real. Be yourself. People can spot a fake a mile away.
Makes sense. So authenticity is all about being real. What about agility? What does that mean?
Agility is about being responsive and adaptable.
Okay.
Things move fast these days. You have to be able to keep up.
So you're saying we need to be like PR ninjas, ready to jump into action at a moment's notice.
Exactly. You need to be able to monitor trends, respond to crises, and adjust your strategy as needed.
So social listening tools are our friends.
They are. They can give you that early warning system. You need to stay ahead of the game.
Okay, I'm getting. So we've got authenticity, agility, And then there's integration. What's that all about?
Integration is about breaking down the silos between PR marketing and advertising.
It's like teamwork makes the dream work.
Exactly. It's about creating a unified brand experience across all channels.
Okay, so it's about having a consistent message no matter where people encounter your brand.
That's it. And it's about using all the tools at your disposal to create a cohesive and impactful brand experience.
So authenticity, agility, and integration, those are our 3 keys to PR success in 2025.
They are. And the great thing is that these principles apply whether you're a big corporation or a small business.
So no matter who you are or what you do,
These strategies can help you connect with your audience and build a brand that people love.
that's what we all want, right? A brand that people love.
That's the goal.
Well, I think we've given our listeners a lot to think about today.
We have, but remember, the future of PR is exciting.
It is. It's full of possibilities.
So embrace the change, stay curious, and never stop learning.
And most importantly, have fun along the way.
Absolutely. PR shouldn't be a chore. It should be an adventure.
Well said. Well, folks, that brings us to the end of our deep dive into the future of PR.
We hope you enjoyed the ride.
We've covered a lot of ground today, but we've only just scratched the surface.
There's so much more to explore.
There is, so stay tuned for more deep dives into the world of PR and marketing.
And in the meantime, if you need help navigating this ever-changing landscape,
Don't forget to reach out to our friends at MyBFF Social.
they're the experts. You need to take your brand to the next level.
That's right, MyBFF Social can help you with everything from social media strategy to content creation to community management.
They're your one-stop shop for all things digital marketing.
So check them out at mybfsocial.com.
And tell them we sent you.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you on the next deep dive.